Merry Cyples. This is Merry Christmas's Christmas Merry message on Merry Christmas Eve with me, Merry Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas Eve on Merry Christmas Eve on Merry Christmas, Merry Cyples. Now then, I've realised that the telly box and all the papers always have that kind of round up a best of the year type thing. Now, Mary doesn't like to be left out of anything, as you know. So she's going to talk about herself in the third person, a la Craig David, and show you all this year's highlights. Right, now, Mary was first at Davos to talk about political manoeuvrings. Here's Davos. As you can see, Alan Sugar didn't get the memo that it actually finished a long time ago, and he's still there. Look how fossilised his finger is. Silly Alan Sugar! Then Mary encountered the beast from the east. That's the beast from the east. Oh, then Donald got a bit cross because the beast had taken away her attention, so they had a fight. Then Mary decided she should be next in line to the throne. And what was this Prince Louis imposter doing muscling in, frankly? Then Mary was too darn hot. That was in the summer. Then Mary said some very wise things with a true and facile hat, or facile, true facile, I'm not sure which way round it is. Very wise things about the Brexit omnishambles with added shite. This was too much for some Mary Cyples. One of them said she was a twat in the hat, and another one said, never make another video ever again. Unlucky losers! Right. But behind every great Mary, there are some lesser Marys. So this Mary feels like she should acknowledge the lesser Marys, otherwise they might get cross. So here we are. Here was Cousin Delilah. That was Mary's ill-planned trip to Steeple Bumstead. Cousin Delilah now knows all about what a ritual sacrifice is. I'm sure her hand will grow back in time. Then there was Ole Salut and his fictional barbecue. He tried to eat Mary's foot, Mary Cyple. And lastly, and most importantly, the glamorous Greek lady. Mary wants to be just like her when she grows up. Right, that's the roundup of the year. I'm going to tell you Mary's Christmas, Merry Christmas Mary's, while I put on my hat, Christmas wear. What's happened to this hat? Right, her story. I don't care if you've heard it all before. As I told you last year, the Queen trots out the same old nonsense every year. So just get your absinthe. Here's my little nip. And listen. Once there was a radiantly beautiful girl. Go Merry Christmas! She and her sometime partner Joe were travelling to the Bethlehem Premier Inn for a right royal knees up. Mary was travelling on the back of Joe's bike, which was a bit uncomfortable because Mary had trapped wind, which some people unkindly said made her look like she was pregnant. No, this couldn't be true because Mary was a virgin. She hadn't always been, but she was now. Anyway, they finally got to the Premier Inn. It took ages because the traffic was all blocked up on the M3. Only to find out it was blooming full. Mary got very cross and started banging on the door saying, I've got trapped wind and need to have a lie down. The manager of the Premier Inn said, well, we have got the area by the bins free. It was rustic chic. There was like animals there and everything. She and Joe played roast the lamb with some shepherds who rocked up. Then Mary was just having a bit of a kip when some jokers in long robes pitched up saying they were the wise men or something. Well, Mary told them she didn't believe them because the wise men split up years ago. They were very insistent about coming in now and giving their presents to the baby cheeses. Oh, Mary was very excited when she first saw the presents. But then she looked at them properly and saw they were just some joss sticks, some weird lip balm and some pretend gold. Mary knows real gold because it's got chocolate inside. Then these jokers came out with some right old nonsense about their presents. They said, enough for him whom cherubim worship night and day. A breast full of milk and a manger full of hay. As if that made it better. They probably made the breast milk into the baby cheeses and got high on the hay, the hippies. Mary brandished her absinthe at them and they all ran away. The end. Now I'll sing you my little song. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas standing outside your window. And a Happy New Year. Bye-bye, Merry Disciples. See you next year.